got Gary this afternoon. Another hard luck story. I thought a decent performance, but not the result obviously you wanted.
Yeah, I thought they were a very experienced team. They've got a lot of experience in their squad as far as league games are concerned. And I thought that showed on the day. I thought we had a lot of play, and our inexperience showed when we went 1-0 down from a set play, one of their set plays that we've been working on all week. They just got onto Huntington got onto the header. We made the mistake, lost him, and now you're chasing the game. Of course, the second goal comes late on when we're down to 10 men, which we'll have to look at the DVD. I'm not quite sure whether it wasn't just a strong tackle or whether it was a bad tackle. I mean, the lad didn't stay down for long. That's normally once our man gets sent off, they get up and walk away, sort of thing. But it's we'll have to wait and see, look at the DVD. But then they scored. We were down to 10 men, and we tried to get the game back. We had a couple of free kicks. We got numbers up there, and unfortunately they broke on us and got the second one. So we gave it a bit of a go with 10 men to try and win the game, but against a quality side, which they obviously are, an experienced side, they could always break on you and get that second.
It's their only goal, Paul Huntington. I said in commentary, an obvious threat. He's got a number of goals like that for Yeovil Town. I guess it's something you've been working on the training ground this week to combat his strength in the air. Yeah,
we have, and it's the player involved was very disappointed that he'd lost him. But again, it's that learning curve of a young player, and Paul's a bit more experienced and played a few more league games than the one that was marking him, and showed that. So hopefully these people will learn by their mistakes quickly, because if they take too long we're going to lose more games. But anyway, we'll show them, and we'll show them on the DVD when we do the review, and we'll try and help as to how you defend that situation better.
And with the red card, do you see it as possibly similar to last weekend? I mean, Notts County appealed and got Gary Jones' red card rescinded for a strong challenge.
Well, it could be. We'll certainly have a look at it, but I'll be honest with you, Chris, I haven't seen the DVD yet, so I don't really want to make any sort of judgment and make myself look silly later on. So I'll have a look at it, and he's an honest kid, and he works hard, Ryan, in this, as far as he's committed. So we'll have to wait and see whether that commitment has cost him 3 games or whether we can get him off it.
Gave Tom Eaves his debut up front this afternoon. What did you make of his performance?
I thought he did well. I thought he was a sort of shining light on the day. I thought he worked very, very hard. He had to do a lot of stuff himself. There wasn't enough schema play. There wasn't enough key passes into him. Whether it be a key cross, or I think he had 1 or 2 opportunities, but we didn't as a team create enough opportunities on this occasion. We have done previous weeks, and Geordie Hawula has been the one to get on the end of those chances without taking them. But unfortunately today, for some reason, we didn't create. And you've got to say well done to Preston, because they've had a good look at us, etc. And we haven't been able to create that key pass, so that was a bit disappointing. But he did very well, and he's definitely going to be an asset for us.
So you're going to the FA Cup now next weekend away at Accrington. Obviously, second round into third round is always a crucial time. You want to get into that third round draw. Just how big is this game in the context of your season, and the potential that the third round draw could bring?
Well, every manager will say it, won't they? It's a massive game, especially with the second round. Getting through to that third round is very, very important to every club, and we've got a bit of work to do, because the difference in a one-off game between a first division team and a second division team is not very much, as you've seen in the FA Cup many times over the years. So we got to go there prepared. We got to go there knowing that if we turn up really big time, then you get beat. But if you turn up professionally and you do the job, then of course you have that opportunity of getting into the third round, which is a very important round for Football League clubs.
That's away from home again. Obviously the win at Notts County last week was away from home. How much of a worry is your home form here at Hewish Park? I mean, the winner against Peterborough aside, it's been disappointing, isn't it, this season?
Yeah, it has. There's been sort of 1-0ers against us, hasn't there? And there's been sort of reasons, but it's sort of becoming a little bit of a trait now that unfortunately, some of the boys, that with their inexperience, is not creating their best football at home. You see it in fits and starts, but sometimes not over 90 minutes. And then the other thing that happens is that opposition respect us enough that they do a lot of work on us, and they always, if they get that early goal, always see the game out. And these experienced teams see the games out very well. They slow the game down. You lose that momentum, if you like, of the game, because they take ages over throw-ins, and they're professional, if you like to call it that. So you can't get your momentum going again because they're killing it to just kill the game, if you like, knowing that they've got the ability to hit you with an opportunity, but they certainly stop our flow of constant attacks that we try to play. And today was no different. Preston slowed the game up unbelievably.
Thanks for your time tonight.
No problem, thank you.
Before kick-off this morning, announced the signing of Smith this end. What can you tell us that he brings to the team, or what are you hoping to see from him over the next month?
Alex Smith?
Yeah.
I think he's quick. I think he's got a little bit of quality, and he's another one that that hasn't played much league football. But again, as I said, that's what we have to do. But a Premier League club decided that they thought he was potentially good enough. Didn't quite work out for him there, so we're happy to give him an opportunity. So, in effect, it's only a month at the moment because he's had quite a big injury. Although he's quite fit at the moment, he's kept himself fit. But we'll see whether he's ready for games during the week, because he's only trained once, and that was Friday. So we'll see this week how near he is to the starting lineup.
I know you said on Thursday you were looking for 1 or 2. Is that second one likely to happen? Is that any closer?
Well, it is, but even when it does happen, it's probably someone that again is potential, as opposed to someone who could go straight in. And again, it's a month. So we've seen qualities in the lad. We're waiting for international clearance because he's been playing abroad, and and that's what we're waiting for. So really, it's not. We mustn't see it as signing Wayne Rooney all of a sudden, and it's more. Yeah, we liked what we saw in a particular game that we played last week, plus in training. So we're thinking, okay, we'll give him a month and we'll have a good look at him. But we're waiting for the clearance.
For your possession, you had no recorded shots on target. Is that concerning you? Yeah,
it did today. Yeah, it did. And I think it's not always the ones shooting. Sometimes it's the ball, the assist, the key pass that leads to the shot. That's what we were missing today. But Preston have got a particular way of playing, where they have their 4 defenders and 2 midfielders in front of the 2 centre halves, and you have to be clever to break that down. And on the day we wasn't clever enough to break it down.